How do you get your resume noticed so you can get hired? Lopez coming at you from lopezsing.com. So that's a question that I got over the past couple of days. Because today we live in a very competitive world when it comes to getting jobs, making more money, and I can only tell you my experiences when it comes to getting your resume noticed. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I just moved to North Carolina. So I'm actually in the trenches. I'm trying to find a new job in a totally different area of expertise, a job that I never had before, as far as working for a company. I have the experience, I just never worked for a company before. So I'm going to tell you what has worked for me. I'm going to tell you what's working for me today. TNT today, not tomorrow. So today, you have a lot of people that, a lot of recruiters, they'll grab your resume and they'll scan it. They'll go from left to right, go to the bottom, back up to the top, and they're just scanning for certain things they want to see. And plus, you have ATS scanners, software that scan for keywords, and you have less than 7 seconds. I mean, for as far as the scanners go, we probably have less than. It's gonna be less than 7 seconds compared to an actual human reading your resume. So you have to put in the right keywords. And keywords could be whatever job title you want to get hired for, or could be bullets, could be certain keywords you want to get ranked for. If you have your website on a website like Glassdoor, LinkedIn, Indeed, because when those recruiters go to those websites, they're going to type in marketing manager, or they're going to type in social media manager. So if you want to be a social media manager, you should have that keyword title somewhere within your resume. So that's how that works. And next thing is you want to test your designs out. It's not a right or wrong thing when it comes to designs. I actually, I tweak my resume every week. I don't necessarily change the design, but I might add a word or two, or change a word or two, or I might find some latest trend that's going on in society or in the marketplace, and I'll add that word to my resume to try to make it stick out. I just try to make my website look modern. It's kind of like a website. I try to keep my website fresh, up to date. So there's always like my website could always be better. My resume could always be better. So that's how I think about the design. And that's why every week I'll tweak it. I'll do something to make it look better, or do something to make it stick out. That's what I usually do when it comes to that. And and then focus on your bullets. Make sure your bullets kind of pop out on the page. Like, for example, let's say if you help your last company do something. Let's say you help your last company double their income. I'll put something like, I help my company boost their income to 40% after I created this campaign. I'll say something like that. It has to be specific. I won't say help them double their income. I'll say I help the company boost their income 40% after this ad campaign. Something like that. Don't have the same boring old bullet points that most people have. Most people have bullet points that say, hey, I help manage the whole office. The whole office sales team. That's kind of bored. I'll say something like this. I help manage the whole sales team, and I boost the income in the third quarter by 900%. Something like that. You gotta make your bullets pop out on the page. That way, when somebody's reading, or when the scanner is scanning your resume, you be in a good stack, not in the trash. And I would say proofread it. Read your resume out loud. Because if it sounds good when you read your resume out loud, it's gonna. If somebody else reads it, it's gonna sound good too. If it makes sense when you read it out loud, it'll make sense when somebody else reads it as well. And then I would say sometimes, man, you gotta get out and meet people and network. So what I did a couple weeks ago is I went to a meetup. My first meetup here in North Carolina. And I didn't go to the meetup with the intention that I'm trying to get a job. No. I just went to the meetup because I wanted to connect with people. Because sometimes it's not who you know, it's who the people that you meet, who they know. So you don't know who they know. So that's why I went to the meetup. And I'm going to continuously go to these meetups. Because that was my first one going here, where I live at. Sometimes you got to reach out to people. Send them an email. Go to LinkedIn. Reach out to some of these recruiters. Try to get them on the telephone. It's not enough just to send email back and forth and be like a hermit. You got to, if you send emails to people, try to get them on the phone. Try to meet up with them in person. You gotta network with people, man. You gotta get out the shell. See, most people are just on the internet, typing away or whatever. But, if you're in a new place, or maybe you don't know anybody in that field that you're trying to get into, it's gonna be an uphill battle. You're going to have to think outside the box and be strategic. And it's probably going to be a numbers game. So this is what I'm doing. I've been here for a month now. Well, not quite a month, but almost a month. But every week I apply for at least 10 jobs. Every day, I apply for at least 10 jobs. So that's at least 70 jobs a week, at least on average. And I get responses back. I get emails, I get phone calls, all of that. So It's a numbers game. But your resume has to be tight, has to be nice. Your cover letter has to be nice. Your cover letter can't be like the average cover letter. They just talking about, hey, my name is Bob, and I have experience in this, experience in that. I did this and done that and did this and done that. No, that's lame. In your cover letter, you should tell a story about something you did that maybe you made a difference with somebody, a client, or at your last job, or maybe it's recently. You want to tell a story about something, about some type of impact you made in your cover letter. Don't repeat the same thing in your cover letter that you said in your resume. That's not going to work. Not today. Now, that used to work, but not today. If you repeat the same story in your cover letter that you did in your resume, it's going to end up in the trash. Trust me. So every week, I'm always tweaking something, adding something to my cover letter and my resume. So, these are just some things that I'm doing right now as we speak. And it's working. I've had a couple interviews. Sometimes it's a good fit, sometimes it ain't. But if you're not getting any responses, any phone calls from anybody after, I'm going to say 2 months, something's wrong. Maybe you need some help. And if that's the case, reach out to me. Leave your comments below. I'll point you in the right direction. Maybe I can help you out in some type of way. So hey, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, share it, subscribe. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.